It took us 3.5 hours to get to this Secret Service checkpoint. Video. This is actually happening right now. Also, we ended up in the freaking back row. Trump. Donald Trump. It's the Trump train. USA. USA. Oh, look at how many cars they have. Look. Yeah, they gotta have like a ton of decals. And you have no idea which one he's in. USA. 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 BSA. BSA. He's probably one of the armored ones, like.
Of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Holy crap, that's Donald Trump.
Oh my god.
He's right there on the stage. Can you even see him in this camera? I have no idea. I hope you're able to see him. If you're not able to see him, you're a terrible person. USA, 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 USA,
USA, USA, USA, USA, USA.
I can't see them on the side. I'm probably. Right here. Hey guys, take like 2 steps forward. Okay. You're fine.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. I am thrilled to be here. And if you think that was an easy trip, you're wrong, but I am thrilled. 19th Boy Scout Jamboree, wow. And to address such a tremendous group, boy, you have a lot of people here. The press will say it's about 200 people. Looks like about 45. We put aside all of the policy fights in Washington, D.C. you've been hearing about with the fake news and all of that.
Kill them.
And instead, we're going to talk about success, about how all of you amazing young scouts can achieve your dreams. Finally, and we can't forget these people. I especially want to salute the moms and the dads and troop leaders who are here tonight. Thank you for making scouting possible. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Troop leaders. When you volunteer for the Boy Scouts, you are not only shaping young lives, you are shaping the future of America. The United States has no better citizens than its Boy Scouts. Traditions and skills you learn here will serve you throughout your lives. And just as importantly, they will serve your families, your cities, and in the future and in the present will serve your country.
He did his hand thing.
The Scouts believe in putting America first. You know, I go to Washington and I see all these politicians and I see the swamp, and it's not a good place. In fact, today I said we ought to change it from the word swamp to the word cesspool, or perhaps to the word sewer. And I see what's going on, and believe me, I'd much rather be with you than I could. I'll tell you you the reason that I love this and the reason that I really wanted to be here is because as president, I rely on former Boy Scouts every single day, and so do the American people. It's amazing how many Boy Scouts we have at the highest level of our great government. Many of my top advisors in the White House were Scouts. 10 members of my cabinet were Scouts. Can you believe that? Secretary of State Rex Tillerson is not only a Boy Scout, he's your former national president. The Vice President of the United States, Mike Pence, good guy, was a Scout, and it meant so much to him. Some of you here tonight might even have camped out in this yard when Mike was the governor of Indiana, but the scouting was very, very important. And by the way, where are our Indiana Scouts tonight? I wonder if the television cameras will follow you. They don't like doing that when they see these massive crowds. They don't like it. Hi, folks.
Obama did it. No one is safe.
I love in this big, beautiful flesh. And a lot of love for our country. And a lot of love for our country. Secretary of the Interior, Ryan Zinke, is here tonight. Come here.
Hey, that guy.
Ryan is an Eagle Scout. And very soon, Rick, we will be an energy exporter. Isn't that nice? We'll be selling our energy instead of buying it from everybody all over the globe. We will be energy dominant, and I'll tell you what, the folks in West Virginia who were so nice to me, boy, have we kept our promise. We are going on and on, so we love West Virginia. We want to thank you. Where's West Virginia, by the way?
The people who live in West Virginia know us.
Technically, we live here for 10 days.
Yeah.
Still lives, the Scout of, helping to keep millions of Americans strong and healthy as our Secretary of Health and Human Services, and he's doing a great job. And hopefully, he's going to get the votes tomorrow to start our path toward killing this horrible thing known as Obamacare.
USA, 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 USA. It just dies on everybody.
See, when I stop doing it.
By the way, you gonna get the votes? He better get them. He better get them. Oh, he better. Otherwise, I'll say, Tom, you're fired. The Scout law says a Scout is trustworthy, loyal. We could use some more loyalty, I will tell you.
Wait, you broadcast.
You guys open here.
Did you not just say that? Oh, what did you say? Stop this man.
I think everyone was chanting.
That was very impressive. You've heard that before.
Yeah, but not from you.
But here you learn the rewards of hard work and perseverance. Never ever give up, never quit. Persevere, never ever quit. You learn the satisfaction of building a roaring campfire, reaching a mountain summit, or earning a merit badge after mastering a certain skill. There's no better feeling than an achievement that you've earned with your own sweat, tears, resolve, hard work. There's nothing like it. Do you agree with that? Waving to people back there so small I can't even see them. When you face down new challenges, and you will have plenty of them, develop talents you never thought possible, and lead your teammates through daring trials, you discover that you can handle anything, and you learn it by being a scout. It's great. You can do anything. You can be anything you want to be, but in order to succeed, you must find out what you love to do. You have to find your passion, no matter what they tell you. If you don't, I love you too, I don't know. In life, in order to be successful, and you people are well on the road to success, you have to find out what makes you excited. What makes you want to get up each morning and go to work? You have to find it. If you love what you do and dedicate yourself to your work, then you will gain momentum. And look, you have to. You need the word momentum. You will gain that momentum. And each success will create another success. The word momentum. I'll tell you a story that's very interesting for me. When I was young, there was a man named William Levittown. You have some here, you have some in different states. Anybody ever hear of Levittown? Yeah! And he was a very successful man. Became unbelievable. He was a home builder. Became an unbelievable success. And got more and more successful. And he'd build homes, and at night he'd go to these major sites with teams of people, and he'd scour the sites for nails and sawdust and small pieces of wood, and they'd clean the site so when the workers came in the next morning, the sites would be spotless and clean. And he did it properly. And he did this for 20 years, and then he was offered a lot of money for his company. And he sold his company for a tremendous amount of money, at the time especially. This is a long time ago. Sold his company for a tremendous amount of money. And he went out and bought a big yacht. And he had a very interesting life. I won't go any more than that because you're Boy Scouts, so I'm not going to tell you. Should I tell you? Should I tell you? Oh, you're Boy Scouts, but you know life. You know life.
Yeah, he has 72
Who would think this is the Boy Scouts, right? So he had a very, very interesting life. And the company that bought his company was a big conglomerate. And they didn't know anything about building homes, and they didn't know anything about picking up the nails and the sawdust and selling it and the scraps of wood. This was a big conglomerate based in New York City. And after about a 10-year period, they were losing a lot with it. It didn't mean anything to them. And they couldn't sell it. So they called William Levitt up. And they said, would you like to buy back your company? And he said, yes, I would. He so badly wanted. He got bored with this life of yachts and sailing and all of the things he did in the south of France and other places. You won't get bored, right? No, truthfully, your workers, you'll get bored too, believe me. Of course, having a few good years like that isn't so bad. But what happened is he bought back his company, and he bought back a lot of empty land. And he worked hard on getting it zoning, and he worked hard on starting to develop. And in the end, he failed, and he failed badly. Lost all of his money. He went personally bankrupt. And he was now much older. And I saw him at a cocktail party. And it was very sad because the hottest people in New York were at this party. It was the party of Steve Ross. Steve Ross, who was one of the great people. He came up and discovered, really founded Time Warner. And he was a great guy. He had a lot of successful people at the party. And I was doing well, so I got invited to the party. I was very young. And I go in, but I'm in the real estate business. And I see 100 people, some of whom I recognize, and they're big in the entertainment business. And I see, sitting in the corner, was a little old man who was all by himself. Nobody was talking to him. I immediately recognized that that man was the once great William Levitt of Levittown. And I immediately went over. I wanted to talk to him more than the Hollywood show business communications people. So I went over and talked to him. And I said, Mr. Levitt, I'm Donald Trump. He said, I know. I said, Mr. Levitt, how are you doing? He goes, not well at all. And I knew that. But he said, not well at all. And he explained what was happening and how bad it's been and how hard it's been. And I said, what exactly happened? Why did this happen to you? You're one of the greats ever in our industry. Why did this happen to you? And he said, Donald, I lost momentum.